Hey, hey! Let's talk about metal and Blind Guardian. I'm so happy today to talk about that band. One of my ultimate favorite band from Germany. One of my favorite singer, Hansi Kirch. Favorite guitar player, one of my top, André Ulbrich. Really love that band. They have a unique sound. They have evolved during their career. Some people love their whole stuff, some love more the modern stuff, some, like me, loves everything from them. I think they just evolve with each release. Every single album stands alone, you like it or not. They were trying something else, but at the same time, they always sound like Blind Guardian. If you listen to any freaking song by them, you listen to 5 seconds, and I can tell you immediately it's Blind Guardian, because if Hansi is singing, I know it's him. If he's not singing, you will hear André Ulbrich with his superb lead guitar. He's not the biggest shredder, he's more about control, about emotions, about energy. So I really like his style. He has his very own. And let's dive into a top 30 of my favorite song. I can do a top 10 or top 20. It's not enough. I want to talk a lot about them. So let's start off with my number 30 of this ranking of my best Blind Guardian songs. Top 30. Mordred's song, the track number 5 from Imaginations from the Other Side, released in 1995. Incredible mid-pace, some will say it's almost a power ballad, but there's some electrifying guitars in there, incredible vocals. That album is a pure masterpiece anyway. Number 29 from the same album, I'm Alive, My Friend. I'm Alive, the second track, also a great mix with it's one of the most intense Blind Guardian song, most really fast song, but at the same time the chorus you have acoustic guitar, then boom, Tommen is back again with some solid drums, double bass drum, fast snare work, really epic song, really fast. Great soloing, as always. I think Hansi pushed his voice almost to the limit of his gritness. Incredible. Number 29, a more recent song from At the Edge of Time. Great album from 2010. I think it's really underrated, that album. The song I'm talking about is Tanalorn. It's the second song of the album. It's like, I think, not to say something cliche, but they are saying hello to his older brother that I will name later with the same Tanalorn. So Tanalorn is really epic track, a lot of lead guitar, great leads, great vocals, great ending to the song. Blind Guardian are proficient in that matter, that they are almost always delivering something new at the end of the song. And trust me on that, listen to those fucking Blind Guardian songs, and it happens so many times that at the end of the song it's a brand new idea. Which band is doing that? There's not a lot, especially in power metal. But they are a little bit progressive, maybe it's because of that. But I like that. They are always surprising you, and I dig it. Tanalorn, great track, great solo, great pace. Next one is from the Nightfall in the Middle Earth, released in 1999, and was produced by legendary Flemming Rasmussen. He produced also the 2 previous albums. With Imagination and Somewhere Far Beyond. I'm pretty sure Somewhere Far Beyond too. I think he did 3 with them. Anyway, the song is Time Stands Still at the Heron Hill. It's a really great folky, really energetic, very happy song with a great chorus, a really original chorus. You don't hear that kind of chorus very often. A lot of back vocals into it. A great, fantastic solo by André Odbrick. Great song. Something new at the end, like I said. Number 25. It will be not 25. We are at 26. Sorry, 26 will be from Tales from the Twilight World. It's a song called Traveler in Times, the opening track. I think it's a really nice song. They should play that one more often during live concerts. It has a great build up at the beginning. It's a fast-paced song, a great solo, an absolutely amazing chorus. It's the period they were more into power, trashy metal. It's more straightforward, killer melodies. Like that track. Number 25, it's again from the 2010 album At the Edge of Time. It's called Road of No Release. I know it's a track that it's that passed under the radar of a lot of people, because when I talk about that song in my circle or of friends or when I go to festival, etc., there's not a lot of people that are aware of that song, and I don't know why. It's a superb album. It's track number 3. Road of No Release is more moody, more mellow, a lot of piano work, but it has its moments of powerness, of edgy riff. So it's like a roller coaster of a song. The chorus is so beautifully blended with the piano, with the voice of Anzi, the drums. It's such a beautiful song. I like it so much. Number 24. I told you, The Quest, or Tanalong. So I was talking about Tanalong. No, its older brother came in 1992 through the track 5, number 5 of Somewhere Far Beyond. Really cool track, begins with an acoustic part, then it kicks off very violently, and the pace is gone. And there's so many beautiful moments in that song. You have a part that it's like going slower, and the vocal of Anzi is so cool. It's repetitive. It's I don't know the words, so I will not sing it. Something that I don't know, but you know what I'm talking about for whom who knows the song. Really cool track, brilliant solo, guitar solo, amazing chorus. Again, number 23 from the same album, the title track, Somewhere Far Beyond, the longest song on the album. Really fast-paced song with a middle part with like it sounds really Irish, really Scotland, bagpipes, but also the kind of melodies that André is doing during that song, and that's why he invited one of his friends that is playing bagpipes, because he was hearing a feeling of Irish traditional music in it, and he said to himself and to the other members of the band, hey, why will put my body and we'll do some bagpipes over the top. And I think it fits so beautifully with the cover of the album that it's right here. You never notice, but I love that album. So Somewhere Far Beyond, kick-ass solo, kick-ass melodies, especially the one at the middle of the song after the calmer part. It's so good. Number 22 from Imaginations from the Other Side, track number 8, Another Holy War. Another fast-paced song, unrelentless, really cool chorus. The riffs there, the transitions riff. There's a part, there's a transition. It's always a new melody. It will bring a lot of different melodies in a short period of time. It's like a 4 minutes 30 seconds track, but there's so many guitar parts in it. A beautiful guitar solo, obviously, like André does it so well. That's it for that one. And to close that first part of 10 songs, number 21, Under the Ice, You Will Believe. It came off the album A Night at the Opera. One of my favorite albums of all time. I think it's like you love it to death or you hate it because there's too many things happening at the same time. I love it. The richness of this album is almost can't compare to anything else in the world of power metal. There's so many layers, so many levels of understanding of that track. It's been 22 years. I'm listening like almost every week to that album, and still to date, sometimes when I'm very concentrate on one of the song, I'm hearing something that I never did in the past, and I'm like, fuck, it's been 22 years and I never heard that little sound, that little bass line. That it's a real treasure that you want to discover for years and years to come. It's a desert island album for sure for me. The song I'm talking about, which one? Under the Ice, yes. Great chorus, a great riff at the beginning. One of the best chorus, I think, from Blind Guardian. It's as many parts into it. Beautiful. Under the Ice. Number 20, an old one from the album released in 1989, Follow the Blind. The track is called Banish from Sanctuary. It's a really cool track to hear, to watch live. The solo part is amazing, so melodic, so entertaining. It's a fast-paced track, old school power, trashy, Blind, just memorable. Number 19, Born in a Morning Hall, track number 6 from Imaginations from the Other Side. Another killer track with a lot of, like I said, from for Another Holy War, a lot of lead guitars there, and he's not repeating himself. There's always new parts added to the mix. The solo part is incredible, as always. So catchy, man. So catchy. It takes you somewhere. I love it. It's like it's a story, not just in words, but in music. Blind Guardian are storyteller, I can tell you. Number 18, Journey to the Dark, from Somewhere from Far Beyond. Another killer fast track. Second song on the album. Killer guitar solo. Killer chorus. Really fast pace again. Love those tracks. Number 17, that will maybe surprise some of you. It's a song from the album Beyond the Red Mirror, released in 2015. It's called The Throne. I think it's the best track from the album. I think it's maybe the most underrated track from Blind Guardian. At least it's a top of the underrated. And I think it's so epic. If you like really orchestral orchestration, obviously, they have like a 45 piece of orchestra to do that album, and they have like 20 people singing the back vocals. It's incredible. All this song is put together. It's so epic. It's one of the most epic songs that exists in the world of power metal. I think, to my taste, it's the caliber of old Rhapsody in terms of epicness. It's incredible. Listen to that song. The long guitar solo is incredible, but the vocals in that song, the arrangement, man, it's fucking crazy. Si boy, que j'aime ça. Number 16, Into the Storm. So we are halfway of my top 30. Into the Storm, first real song of Nightfall. It's boom, right in the teeth. One of the first songs I heard from Blind Guardian. The album was just coming out. I didn't know Somewhere Far Beyond and etc. But it was the new album. I was knowing maybe Blind Guardian for a year or two, and then I listened to that. I was like, whoa, my god! It's so intense. The guitar solo is so melodic, so perfect with all those feels. Because when Andre is doing a solo, behind that there's a great riff, usually by Marcus Sippen, and you have all those feels by Tom Stock on drums, because it was there up to 2002 album A Night at the Opera, and he was such a monster on the drums. And another, I think, underrated drummer, and I really like Frederick Emke that took his place after, and a really good drummer, and I think they did some great solos, him and Andre, with all those parts. But with Toman, it was something special. Listen to the solo Into the Storm and listen to the drums. It's incredible how it's following just perfectly the notes of the guitar. And I really like that about Toman. He was doing that always. You can check his channel. He has a channel and he's doing covers of a lot of songs, but he's doing also Blind Guardian song. He's amazing. Toman Stock. Number 15, from the same album, the song called When Sorrow Sang. It's the 18th track because there's a lot of interludes on that album, and as 2 bonus tracks also that came later. It's so great. When Sorrow Sang is probably the fastest song on that album with The Curse of Fëanor. It's so melodic. The guitar work here is stellar. Anzi is incredibly amazing. His voice is high pitched, almost shrieking, really greedy, but so melodic at the same time. It's like you have that aggressiveness, but at the same time, it's so catchy. I love, and the middle part of that song is one of the best in power metal. I think one of the best solo with everything that it's coming to your face. It's amazing. Number 14, Ashes to Ashes, track number 6 from Somewhere Far Beyond. Really cool, darker track. It really feels like you're in the woods there. Really great riffing. It's really fast, obviously, because it's an old album. The guitar solo, incredible again. Anzi is very intense in that song. Ashes to Ashes, Dust to Dust. Such a pleasure to listen to that song every single time. Next one, the title track from the album Nightfall in the Middle Earth, Nightfall. What a beautiful song. What a beautiful power ballad with a little edge. It's not properly saying a real ballad, but it's ballady. Can I say that? I don't know. I'll say it anyway. Guitar solo once again out of this freaking world. The ending part, incredible. That get together chorus, Nightfall. Amazing. It's a track. It's one of those tracks that even after you listen to it like 100 times, you will hear little details that you didn't hear those first 100 times. It's incredible. Everything it contains. Every single track on Nightfall is like that, and A Night at the Opera is in the same way. Number 12, yeah, it's a track from A Night at the Opera. It's track number 9, Punishment Divine. It's an amazing journey of a track. I think some of the best vocal parts, not the chorus is really good, it's fine, but some of the verse and the transition are the best vocals I heard from Anzi. And it says a lot because he's Probably, maybe not my favorite singer of all time, but he's up there in the top 5 for sure. That song is just incredible. Roller coaster again, beautiful solo, but those verses are freaking amazing. Listen to that track. Punishment Divine. Number 11. A perfection of a track, a really fast track, right into Obsession from track number 4 from At the Edge of Time. It's vocally, there's so many things happening. It's really tough to pull that off live. Obviously, you need like 20 person that will sing with you, but with a regular band, it can sound epic as it is on the album. So Blind Guardian are an outstanding band live, trust me, and the atmosphere is incredible. If you haven't been to one of their concerts, go. Not in a festival, in a real Blind Guardian concert where it's just Blind Guardian fans. People are crazy there. I can tell you, one of the best moments I had in my life, it's at Blind Guardian's concert, and I saw them twice lately on the 70,000 Tons of Metal. They were amazing, but wasn't as amazing as when I saw them the 3 other times when it was just Blind Guardian's fans. Incredible. And Right Into Obsession is just a perfect track, really fast track, bombastic, a lot of vocals coming at you, a lot of guitar playing, lead guitar, really memorable melodies. Incredible. Going into that top 10 now, number 10 is a really cool track. The first track from Somewhere Far Beyond is called Time What Is Time. The beginning, the end, acoustic is just magnificent. When the riff kicks off, it starts the album and you don't know, it's like, are they going acoustic? And then that riff hits you. Boom! There's 2 guitar solo in that song. Both are incredible. The chorus is catchy as hell. Perfect. Beautiful track. Incredible track. Can't say enough about it. Number 9. From the Tales from the Twilight World album, Lost in the Twilight Hall. Track number 6, one of the first track I heard from them. I think the first track I ever heard from Blind Guardian was Damn for All Time, and I was like, fuck, it's speedy, it's those double, yeah. But then I listened to that track, Tales Lost in the Twilight Hall, and I was like, oh my freaking god, okay, they can be really melodic at the same time. Okay, that's incredible. Just the beginning of the song, 3 riffs back to back as an intro, like in Master of Puppets, without singing, and then Enzi kick things off. You have a featuring by Kai Hansen on the second verse. Incredible singing. Obviously, he played in Halloween in Gamma Ray, still playing. And you got that freaking solo, that guitar solo. I was out of words, and I'm still lost for words talking about that solo. The fury, it's so melodic but so fast picking at the same time. It's just a perfect solo. It brings the song to another level, and I think a guitar solo or keyboard solo is cool when it adds to the song. Not it's just okay, we have to put a solo, let's do a 20 seconds 30 seconds solo, and it's going anywhere, and it's just blah 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 blah. It needs a meaning, and Blind Guardian has that. It has always a meaning to every single part of their song. So really like Lost in the Twilight Hall. Number 8, a fabulous song called Bright Eyes, track number 7 from Imaginations from the Other Side. It's every single part is incredible. The riffing, it's a more mid-paced track. The chorus, man. The chorus. It has so many layers of voice, and the voice that NC is doing that shrieks to the higher notes is so good. When you try to isolate that vocal, it's just amazing that he was doing that, and he still can do some of these lives, and he's quite impressive. Really like Bright Eyes, wonderful solo again, but the riffing here, top notch. Number 7, a track I dearly love. It's called Battlefield. It's from A Night at the Opera. It's a very energetic song. It's going boom, 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 boom. There's so many vocals coming at you, but it all makes sense. The melodies are top notch. There's a part like at the 2/3 of the song. It's really folky, really like let's go, we're going to the battle. It feels like that, and that's why they did it. It's the name of the freaking song, A Battlefield, and it feels like that. The lyrics are incredible. Blind Guardian are top notch at writing good lyrics, fantasy lyrics obviously, but it's really good. There's so many lyrics in their songs. It's not simple, especially the old stuff or the stuff on the A Night at the Opera. Next song, number 6, Sacred World. Ha ha ha, that's an epic of a track. First time I heard that song, it was in 2008. They released like a part of that song. It was a song for the game Sacred 2, I think. I think it's a RPG game, something like that. I never played it, but they did that song for the game, and the first version of the track wasn't even 6 minutes long, and it was already great. The big chorus, the good solo, and all the epicness was perfect for a game. And then when they release 2 years later At the Edge of Time, they did a longer version. They did an intro to the song, an outro to the song, a longer solo, and it became another monster, another beast, man. And that song is so incredible. It's very cinematic in some parts, but it's crushing in some others. It's mid-tempo almost all the way through, but there's so many different parts. I love it. Very cinematic. All you can start an album better than that, I'm not sure. It's really good as that. Top 5, number 5, from Imaginations from the Other Side, the script for my Requiem, one of the most classic track by them, a fast-paced one, really anthemic, really nice beginning of the song. Is a little bit of an orchestration. The riffing here is really nice, very melodic. The solo, incredible, one of the best by André. Vocals, it's Anzi, it's cool. Next one, another epic track is Wheel of Time, last track from At the Edge of Time. It's a unique song. There's no song out there that sounds like that, and I'm not just talking about Blind Guardian, I'm talking about any freaking band. It's a standalone song. There's some Arabic influences. It's so cool, man. So many parts that are incredible. They use a complete orchestra to help them to sound larger, sound more majestic. There's like some lines of André Olbrich are amongst his best in his career. 2 chorus in that song, 2 chorus. It's pompous. It's just so well done. It can be my top 1. Seriously, I don't even know why it's in 4th place, but there's 3 other crazy songs. Next one, 3rd place, Mirror Mirror. Yeah, how can I forget that song? It's just perfection. It's a really fast song, really melodic, really happy. It warms on my heart. It's so melodic, one of the best guitar solo, best catchy melodic guitar solo. It's not a solo from John Petrucci. It's not that kind of solo. It's a solo that is just grabs you. There's a lot of emotion, happiness, emotion, joyful, anything like those feelings, and it's just like a party. So festivities. It's like that. The chorus is magnificent. Everybody's singing it during the shows. Perfect song. So good. And a short one. Next one is The Curse of Fyodor. My god. They never do that track live, and I'm so disappointed. They did it like during a tour, but not even the whole tour. It's such a great song. Vocally, it's one of the best I ever heard in my life. It's so catchy, but not poppy catchy. It's well worked. So many good parts, so many good lyrics, especially if you love the book The Silmarillion. I've read that thing 2 times. It's incredible once you can get into it. It's not easy at first couple pages, but it's so nice. The Curse of Fyodor is just everything you love about Blind Guardian put into a song. The guitar work, the vocal work are out of this world. Just a perfect song. And the last one, if you know Blind Guardian, you should know that if that song wasn't named before, it has to be the number 1. And it is, from A Night at the Opera. And then there was silence. The last epic track. They did a single from that track in 2001, and then they released it in the album A Night at the Opera. So I've listened to that song, I don't know, like more than 1,000 times. It's 14 minutes long. It's perfection. During the songwriting, they were saying that they were really ambitious for that album, especially after Nightfall. They wanted to top that album and to bring more complexity even into the mix, and they were writing a mammoth of a song, their longest song in their career, and when they released it, I was speechless. I was like, what the freaking hell? How can you compose such music? It's an adventure. It's like a movie in a song. The lyrics are incredible. Every single part. The chorus has like 4 parts, man. It's crazy, and it changes from time to time. Every single part between the chorus are new. There's not a lot of things that are repeating themselves, except 2 parts of the chorus. The outro is incredible also. It's one of the best track ever released to me. It's a Desert Island song, and it's high in my top songs of all time. Really high. I will say it's a top 10. Easy top 10. It's as incredible as that, and that's the kind of song, even after 1,000 times, there's little details you never heard. That's it for my top 30. I had some honorable mention, but it's a top 30, so I will not say honorable mention. That video will never end. Tell me, what's your best song from Blind Guardian? If you're adventurous enough, you can do a top 10, top 20, top 30. I don't mind. I will read all of them. I will answer you back. I'm a big fan, as you know, of music, and I love to share with people, to share arguments, opinion, taste, and I don't ever judge. I'm just like, I like to argue and to for a constructive conversation, obviously, not to just, that's the best song, that's not yours. Well, tastes are subjective, so let's have a shot at that. So Blind Guardian, it's done. Top 30. Cheers, see you in the next one.